Hello, Victor here from RestoreMercedes.com, and here I have a throttle body that came from a 95 S320, and it's going to California to Larry, and customer's name is Chuck. Okay, so I wanted to just double test. Well, I want to just run a test on it, make sure all the values are correct because it came in non-working condition. So what happened here is that somebody tried to repair it and they damaged a small little lever here. I'll show you up close if it will be visible. But this tiny little lever has a split in it now. You can see it's broken. There's this cut split in it. I'll show it right here. You can see a crack. Okay. Now this unit, as you can, here it goes. There's supposed to be a little piece of metal that sits in here, and it is actually engaged inside on the shaft. And this piece of metal was missing. The whole potentiometer was misaligned. The second piece right here, this thing was misaligned. So we really never had any readings out of this throttle body to come up. So I got that repaired. All these parts came from one of the throttle bodies I had. Like this piece right here, parts unit, so I had to part it out. Which is where potentiometer would sit. So anyway, so let's get readings tested. And in order for me to test readings, what I do is I actually have it connected to my power supply, and I have clutch coil energized, so I can open and close throttle plate by turning gears versus pushing on it. It's just easier. You can see now, once clutch coil is active, I can open the throttle plate with turning gears, so it's much easier to do the test. It has to be activated anyway for one of the readings. Alright, so we're gonna go potentiometer R1, terminals 1 and 3 now. So here we have our readings. Basically what we need to see here is readings that change smoothly, and they do change smooth, nice and steady, so that I have no problems with. Close it down. I already lubricated it. I usually leave lubrication to the end so I can grab the gear and my fingers won't slip, but I already put oil on it so my fingers can slip, so don't mind that. The readings might just jump fast. I usually try to go up and down slowly, so that way it's a little more accurate. Okay, that checks out fine. Terminal 1 and 14, same potentiometer at the other end of it, so I'm going to activate it now. Readings change nice. Oh, this is my, just the contacts just slipped just for a second, but readings are great. So I'm closing it back down, nice and easy. Perfect. Second potentiometer, terminals 2 and 14. Potentiometer R2, same procedure, checking readings by moving the plate. Very good. Okay, checks out perfect. terminals 2 and 3, same potentiometer at the other end of it. Just same pretty much procedure. Go up and then down with the throttle plate, with clutch coil energized, so all the gears and potentiometers, they're connected with each other. So this is nice. Now micro switches, terminals 10 and 6 for first switch on the linkage. There we go. Press on the linkage, switch locks, closes. So I have short. Let go of the linkage, switch opens. So this switch works fine. The other switch is terminals 10 and 8. That switch gives you a different resistance. It's 1.3 ohms in this case. When you open the throttle slightly, resistance goes away, switch opens. When it's on idle, resistance goes to 1.3 kilo ohms, 1300 ohms, but it does check out fine. Looks good to me. Another thing that I do is I energize the motor. So let's get another power supply. We'll shut down the clutch. Okay. I give 5 volts to the motor. As you can see, the motor turns fine. If it's visible in the video, here we go, like that. So here's the motor. It's turning just fine, no noises. Bearings seem to be alright. Okay, let's turn it the other way. Spins the other way fine as well. What I can also do is I can activate the clutch coil, prop the unit a little bit, and I can open, as you can see, and close throttle. So clutch coil and the motor and all the gears work fine. So this unit is perfect. I have no issues with it anymore. Readings go up and down, clutch coil works, motor works, switches work, so everything is back to normal as it should be. So we're good to go on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off on the plug. I'm going to disconnect these wires. The plug is not finished yet, as you can see, all white residue, so I'm gonna paint all that, clean mating surfaces, and obviously clean the case right here. Actually no, this is from 600. The case is right over there. Oh, or this one, either one, the same cases. It's made in 90. Not this one. Yeah, this is the one then. Here it is. Yeah, this is definitely... Yeah, this is the one. I'm sorry. I just swapped them out. But cases are the same. I just wanted to keep the same production date on the case. Just in case it has to be opened up. You have the same production date on the case. And I just happen to have some little knickknacks parts sitting in it. So I figured it's not from throttle body. So here it is. Here's your production date. It was made in 92, installed in the car that was made in 95. So it's been sitting on the shelf, and on top of that the wire is just cooked. So we're good to go on this one. More information can be found at restoriamercedes.com. My name is Victor. Thanks for watching.